the other animals will run up in mass and attack the lions. And then a group of in one video, of 8 big lions run out to fight them. And the zebras don't care. The giraffes don't care. These are all different videos I've seen. And they all just attack and start kicking and start attacking. And even in one video, kill one of the lions and are just stomping on it wildly. Animals have this basic instinct. I mean, where do you see an animal? Is it maybe a rabbit? Where do you see an animal that when a prey animal, well, a prey animal would be a rabbit that gives in, that when a predator comes in and tries to grab them, they don't fight back? I mean, if you don't fight back, at least with words, folks, the sky's the limit of how bad these people are going to rape us. And it is not heroic. It is not tough. It is not extraordinary for me to sit here and say, if I was in Soviet China or Communist China, Soviet Russia, Nazi Germany, Nigeria, and they were trying to lead people in and shooting them in the back of the head, and I was next in line, I would immediately elbow the guy in the nose, and he'd probably still machine gun me. But then other people would fight behind me and could get away or get a gun and fight back. But over and over again, I see people who lay down. What is your problem? I know right now most Americans would sit there while the government blew their children's heads off and do nothing about it. What is your problem? What is wrong with you? What did they do to you? Well, you've been drinking fluoride. You've been getting injected with mercury. You've been eating GMO. I understand that. But you've got to fight through the poisoning and get your humanity back and at least stand up and speak out. Oh, my gosh. I got a bunch of economic news here. It's all just completely insane. Gold is exploding. Again, they've been trying to suppress it. They can't. The dollar goes up on the news of the Korea situation as the world gets scared. Now it starts going back down. I wanted to bring Ted Anderson up. Ted, what's the latest economic news you got in front of you?
Well, right now the IMF is backing off on their sales because the central banks want to start accumulating that back again.
Got to be clear, they've been selling it quietly to try to drive the price down.
They have been, and now, you know, even they realize their own currencies are faltering. I mean, for God's sakes, could you imagine being in China right now, watching what's going on in Europe? I mean, now we got Portugal, we've got Spain, both in trouble, and so from the Chinese perspective, they're watching the West just, you know, take the suicide pill and drive their currencies right into the ditch. I mean, it's like a fast race. Right now, the dollar's stronger today, and the only reason why it's stronger today is because the euro is falling faster than the dollar is. And gold is reflecting it all. Gold is running up. It's almost at $1,400 an ounce. Had a high today of $1,391. I mean, that's what's going on in gold and silver. Gold and silver is real money. It has value. It doesn't matter what's going on out there. And when they go on, when Bernanke is turning on the printing presses to $600 billion, what do you think is going to happen to gold? I mean, it's reflecting it right now. Everything is just, you know, Europe is dying. The United States is going.
We see all these crises being accelerated. The global banks openly gobbling up Ireland now, admitting foreign banks now dominate them. They're basically planting their flag and urinating on the Irish people. And we're next, Ted. They're going to move through Europe and then to the United States. They announced yesterday all the austerity. They're going to cut the veterans' health care and their pensions. They're going to cut the federal workers. People are like, well, aren't you for that? No, first you get the big bankers that have created the mess and stolen trillions, and you write off all that debt that they've created artificially. That's the black hole. I hear all these fake conservatives praising all these big cuts. You watch, you mark my words, this isn't going to fix anything. It's not designed to fix anything. Now everything's got to go to the bankers. That's why this is happening.
It is going that direction, Alex. You just simply, the United States government can't fix this problem by cutting back on expenses. It has to actually get away from this debt-based fiat system that we're in, because we have a compounding problem. The interest has been adding to it since 1913. It's becoming bigger and more ferocious as time goes on. The appetite is growing, it's not shrinking, and it's going to consume us. And that's just the way it is. You have to get away from a fiat system if you don't want to have compounding interest working against you. Right now, I mean, it's simple as this. The Fed right now is buying U.S. government treasuries to try to stimulate the economy, which is putting the United States taxpayers deeper and deeper in debt. I mean, why can't people see this? Of course, they're trying to drive the interest rates down, and they're trying to get this money to the people at the bottom. And it's not happening because the central banks are giving the money to their member banks, and the member banks are buying U.S. government treasuries with this.
Absolutely. They're hoarding it for themselves while shutting down Main Street, and they're getting record bonuses. I mean, they're absolute criminals. There's a bunch of special gold and silver offers only available to radio listeners on silver half dollars, full silver dollars. They've got silver dollar deals where you can get my films free. They've got great deals on francs, on sovereigns, on all sorts of gold coins. 800-686-2237 is the toll-free number to call. I would say purchase the gold and silver to support the network and the show, but at these prices, I see the margins. There's almost no profit. Plus, Ted buys when it's low, sells low when it's high. So it's incredible. 800-686-2237. I want to give folks a brief menu on the other side, Ted, of some of the special offers you've got. Then we'll let you go, and I'll get into all the legislation they're passing right now during the lame duck. More on the economy. Stay with us. Hi, this is Alex Jones. Did you know that the global elite are now storing non-hybrid seeds in secret storage vaults near the Arctic Circle? Did you know that in a real meltdown, non-hybrid seeds can become more valuable than silver or gold? It's true, seeds have outperformed even gold and silver before in this country, and it's possible that could even happen again. So our friends at Solutions from Science have put together the perfect mix of non-hybrid seeds. They call it a survival seed bank, and it can produce an endless supply of nutrient-dense food for you and your family. And here's the best part. These seeds have not been genetically modified in any way, and you actually get enough seeds to plant a full-acre crisis garden. So visit them today at survivalseedbank.com. That's survivalseedbank.com, or give them a call at 877-327-0365. That's 877-327-0365. Remember, in a real crisis, non-hybrid seeds are the ultimate barter item. This is Alex Jones for survivalseedbank.com.
Hurricanes, ice storms, blackouts, and the prospect of civil unrest. When the unexpected happens, will you be ready? Hundreds of concerned citizens across America have already installed wind generators to help protect their families in the event of a disaster. So act now and build your own wind generator with an easy-to-assemble kit from windbluepower.com. Wind Blue Power carries the best battery charging wind generators and permanent magnet alternators in the country. Our 12-volt wind generator kits are also great for small cabins and campers. And all Wind Blue Power kits qualify for a 30% tax credit. So get your discount now. Go to WINDBLUE power.com today and enter coupon code RADIO for 5% off. Or simply call 800-976-0026. 800-976-0026. Protect your family's emergency energy needs now at windbluepower.com.
Pure water. What could be better than the gift of health for your loved ones? And who better to help you give the gift this holiday season than BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com? If those on your gift list are drinking or bathing in unfiltered city or well water, chances are that water is contaminated with rust, bacteria, chlorine, and fluoride. For just pennies a day, Berkey Water Filters remove dangerous contaminants from both well and city water, is powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water, and is great for camping and emergencies. Right now, GCN listeners get 5% off all ceramic filter systems and free shipping on orders over $50. Purchase any filter system from BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com to get your choice of Berkey Sport bottles, a KDF shower filter, a set of fluoride filters, or the new sight glass spigot, absolutely free. Visit BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com or call 877-99-BERKEY today. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY. Give the gift of health at BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com today.
Going back to Ted Anderson, next hour I'm going to cover what's happening in Congress, all the horrid legislation that they're passing and trying to pass, including internet total censorship and takeover. I've got some key videos and audio I want to play. I want to get into the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday hysteria, and this beautiful piece of work that's been done on YouTube that really illustrates everything we're facing in 4 beautifully put minutes. So that's coming up, a jam-packed third hour. But going back to Ted Anderson, Ted, I mean, everybody says they're giving people good deals on gold and silver. And I've seen people that do kind of the bait and switches. Who every once in a while I can find something lower, but whenever I contact them, they're out of it. When you say you've got this gold and silver at these prices, when most people have run out, or most people don't have it, or they've got huge premiums, I mean, when you say that you've got this stuff on hand, you do, and those are the deals.
Yeah, it sure is. When I quote a price, Alex, we made a commitment to that price. If somebody comes in and buys something, it's going to be that price, whether if gold sits at this $13.90 level or it jumps up to $14.25, they're going to get what they ordered at the price they ordered it, and it's going to come in a timely fashion, and they're going to find that it's secure, that it's insured, that everything's done professionally here at Midas. There is just... we take such great care to make
Absolutely. And anybody that does a big volume of business over the years will make people angry. But there are very few gold outfits. In fact, I haven't seen another that has a AAA Better Business Bureau rating like you do. I know there's some other reputable groups that my family over the years has used, and my family's very happy, and they've got bad ratings because you get hundreds of thousands of customers over the years. Some of them are going to get mad. Some are going to be weird. Some of them are going to be unstable, and they're going to go complain. Midas Resources is a AAA Better Business Bureau rating. I feel very good promoting the deals you have. Briefly, Ted, tell folks some of the best deals you've got that are just for radio listeners right now.
Well, first of all, Alex, Obama deception, follow the Republican endgame, explain what's going on with this economy. You should watch those 3 videos, and we're sending $3 silver along with that. You get the whole package delivered to you for $97. Now, silver almost being at $30 now, that's an incredible buy. But
yeah, basically you pay for the silver dollars and get a very good deal. Then you get free shipping and 3 of my hottest, most powerful films for free. Even if you've seen them, great. Now you've got 3 of my most hard-hitting films to give to people this Christmas, this holiday season, and I'm selling them to Ted for almost nothing so he can add them because my goal is just to get the info out. But then we end up getting a little bit of support as well. We're not funded by George Soros or the globalist. We're funded by our sponsors and you that buy the books and videos. So here's a win-win-win-win-win for everybody. I can tell you Ted loses money on this, but he wants you to get that silver in your hand so you experience just how great it is to physically hold it. There's also the big movement to expose Goldman Sachs, J.P. Morgan, and others, and their silver manipulation to physically hold it. That's really gaining steam. This is very exciting. Briefly, Ted, we're almost out of time. What are some of the other offers?
Yeah, the Franks currently right now at $294. I know they're going up because gold just went up about $20 an ounce. British Sovereigns $369. The same is true. Walking Liberty Halves $1284. We talked a lot about those Lakota Nation coins. So this is where a 1-ounce silver coin is trading right now in new proof condition, $34. That's a comparison to where you're at with that $1284 with that Walking Liberty. It's such a great buy.
Absolutely. Let me give them the number, 800-686-2237, 800-686-2237. The best deals you're going to find are live here on the radio, but they're a little bit more on the internet because of some of the handling issues. You can also find it at MidasResources.com. 800-686-2237. Tell them Alex Jones sent you to get the best deals out there you can find anywhere. Thank you, Ted Anderson.
Thanks.
Thank you for listening to GCN. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Hi, folks. This is Alex Jones asking you for a minute of your time to tell you about soap. Not detergents, but good old-fashioned pure soap made by the Cal Ben Soap Company, a family-owned and operated American company. My family, staff, friends, and radio listeners are constantly telling me how much they love these products for bath, hair, laundry, and dishes. There is nothing like these factory-direct, big money-saving, triple-concentrated soaps anywhere. Get a free detailed catalog by calling 800-340-7091 or see them online at 5starsoap.com or Infowars.com. Let's talk to the owner of 5 Star Soap, Marty Schachter, and see what he has to say.
As founder and owner for over 63 years, people keep asking me, how's business? I'm happy to say our business is going down the drain. Call us at 1-800-340-7091. Visit our website, 5starsoap.com, for buying our 1 to 2 month soap sampler. Thank you.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.